So you need to copy the public IP here, and you have to load the, you have to upload what, private key, right? So click on plus button of SSH and auth, choose auth and browse. The private key for this instance is app server key, open. Okay. So what is the default username? EC2 user. Switch as root sudo -i. So in this first you need to install a AWS command line. So by default AWS command line will not be installed. You need to install a AWS command line. So we'll see how to install a AWS command line. So it's actually AWS CLI. So it's actually Python based tool. This command line interface is what? Python based. First of all, Python should be installed in your instance. In this server, Python should be installed. In Linux, it's a by default package. Python is a default package. You can check by typing uh, Python, something like this.
So Kalyan, I have a question. Like, won't
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do yum update every time whenever you log in, or it's not mandatory to do it into a Linux server?
Sorry, I didn't get something is breaked actually in between. Can you
No,
repeat
no,
it? Uh,
no. Won't you do the yum update every time?
no, 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 no. You don't need to do M update every time because so update is does what? It updates all the installed packages.
Yes.
So it's kind of patching the server.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm able to log in here. So you can prompt is changed if you observe here, right? It's a Python prompt actually. So here Python -v displays nothing is there. So so this is a Python prompt. I'm exiting from here. So means what, Python is installed in this system. So I logged out. Now prompt is changed. It's a Linux prompt. And you need to install a tool called pip. There is a tool called pip. It's a Python based tool. By using this tool, you can install the Python based commands. This AWS CLI is a Python based command, right? To install this, you need to install a pip installer, which is a Python installer. So this pip is installer. By using this, Python based command line tools can be installed. Here AWS CLI is a Python based command line tool. To install it, we are installing what? Pip. So there are few steps to follow. So we'll copy those steps from the Google. So installing pip in Linux. Let me type installing AWS CLI in Linux. So when I log in, it displays installing pip here. Installing pip. So this pip is available on this URL. From here, you need to download the pip. This is the pip file. Get-pip.py is a pip file. You need to download it. Curl command will download that file to your system. So this is available in here. It's not copy. So this is the pip2. So it has to be downloaded to your system. Once it's downloaded, you have to run it. So we'll see how to download it. So this, you just have to copy that command curl -o. It's downloaded ls. If you type ls, you can see the get-pip.py. This file got downloaded. You have to execute it. As it is a Python program or Python script, you need to use a Python to execute it. Python get-. So to run this script get-pip.py, we are using Python. So because it's a Python script. So installing a collected packages pip and wheel successfully installed. Okay. So we install this. You need to configure the path actually to execute a commands. Path is very important. So if you know Linux, then only you'll understand what is path actually. So if I type pip is already installed. If I type pip --- version, it should display the version. Displaying the version here. See, pip uh, pip version is what 18 is installed. Now by using this pip, we can install what AWS CLI. So installing AWS CLI with a pip. The command we need to use what pip install AWS CLI and this command. So it's got installed. If I type AWS -version, it should display the version. It's not displaying. Let me check why it's not displaying. I think you need to set up the path. So this is the path variable you need to set up. Export path equal to. Don't worry about this paths actually, because this is a part of Linux actually. So copy that line. You need to say echo and to write that path in quotes, and I'm transferring this to one file called profile. So don't worry about this command also. So I'm writing this line export path equal to, and this line in which file dot bash underscore profile file. So if you want to see the file content, you need to type what cat and the file name. So this local bin is added now, dollar dot local bin, the same one, right? So tilde dot local bin. It's added. Now if you type AWS -version, should display the version. It's not saying AWS which. Sorry, I need to source it. Source dot bash underscore profile. See, now it's displaying the version. Once you update that file, once you add that line in this file, you need to source it. Once you source, then only it displays. So might be the steps are confusing for you. Till here, no need to remember actually. After this, whatever the steps you are doing, you need to understand them. Then only them only. Okay. So first of all, we need to configure the AWS command line. We just installed it. We need to configure it. Till here, installation of the AWS command line interface. How to configure it? AWS configure. The command name is AWS configure.